So this is the experimental setup for determination of magnetization characteristics of a current transformers. Here is the current transformer and we are connecting the secondary terminus with the supply, which is given by a single phase variac. In order to measure the current, there is a clamp on meter here and a multimeter which is measuring the voltage that is applied through this variac. At present you can see that few numbers are blinking on clamp meter and the multimeter. Those are you can consider them as instrument error. The procedure to perform this experiment is very simple. We are going to increase the voltage very slowly. We are going to increase the voltage up to an extent when the current read by the clamp meter is up to 6 or 7 ampere, because we are not going to exceed the current beyond the safe limit. The procedure to perform this experiment is very simple. We are going to increase the voltage with the help of this single phase variac. The voltage which will be available, which will be applied, will not be exceeding in such a way that this clamp on meter will read the current maximum, say 6 to 7 ampere, because we are not going to increase the voltage which will bring this current to say beyond 6 or 7 ampere. This CT is rated at 45/5 ampere. It means the safest secondary current to be carried by CT secondary is 5 ampere. Now we are going to switch on the supply. This variac is on. We go on increasing the voltage and read the corresponding value of voltage as well as the current, exciting current. The voltage applied is now 1.53, whereas the current is 0.07 ampere. You can see that the variac knob is very close to 0. We have again increased the voltage to small extent. The excitation voltage is now 1.60 and the current is 0.09 ampere. Again we slowly increase the voltage. Excitation voltage is now 2.65 volt, whereas the current is 0.22 ampere. At 3.55 applied voltage, the current is 0.79 ampere. We have increased the voltage to 3.57 volt. The current is now 0.85. Further, with a small increase in voltage up to 3.92 volt, the current is almost 2 ampere. The applied voltage is 4.15 volt, whereas the exciting current is 4.44 ampere. At 4.25 volt, the current is 5.48 amperes. So this completes the experiment because we have now reached up to the safest value of the secondary current. Secondary current of the CT is 5 ampere, and that's why we are not exceeding beyond this 5.5 ampere rating. So here we conclude the experiment. This is the end of the experiment.